Mind the hat. My hair's a mess, actually. It's better. The proper way to wear a hat. It has been a long day. Very long indeed. And it's only 1:30. I feel like I need lunch. So after this, I'm going to go get something to eat. Mind... Legs a little off, but oh well. Flea market finds. It's back. It's back. It's back. Don't know when the next one is going to be after this. Maybe 2 weeks from now. We'll see. I mean, I'm trying to take it slow right now. It's supposed to be our down season, but it's not really down. We're still going. At work. Oh boy. What was the last one I posted? NJCC. Not a bad time, actually. Still need to get legs for that Magnus. Oh well. On to the finds and pickups I'm going to do at least first. Let's see, where are we going with these? Yeah, we'll start out with these. These were a couple weeks ago, actually. Some very nice games, I do say. Stopped at the local mall, hit up CEX and GameStop. So I'll start with the GameStop finds. 2 games listed, they were used. One I was gonna pre-order, but I never got around to it, and I found it. Another one I was also gonna pre-order, and I just now got it. Kind of glad too, because if I pre-ordered it, it would have cost me $40. But this one only cost me $17. The Stranger of Sword City. Gotta at least try it out. I know, it's kind of weird. Oh, you spend $16 just to try out a game? Not really. I got it because this is an NIS America game. And a lot of their stuff is actually good. And the other one, I feel is going to be kind of hard to find on the 3DS, personally. It was limited, kind of limited. And it was... You can call it a budget game, but it's also like one of those games that you know might be good. Azure Strike Gunvolt Starter Pack. 2 games in one, folks. This is your old school 3D style side-scrolling shooter. Think of Contra, except on your 3DS. Or Galaga, kind of. I don't know. Hard to say. But this came out for $30. Like last year, I want to say... I don't remember the month, but it came out for $30, and I was gonna pre-order it, and I never got around to it, so now I got it. It was only like $26, $27, something like that. I'm pretty sure that GameStop had this new, and no one bought it, so they just opened it up and put a used sticker on it, threw it on the shelf, just to get it out. Well, I bought it, so thank you. The CEX store, don't quote me on these prices because I can't remember some of them, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some of these right. I have these through the 360. I got them for the PS3 because I'm trying to wean down my 360 collection for games on the PS3. So I grabbed both Darksiders 1 and 2. Yes, I understand there's a PS4 remake of at least Darksiders 2. There might be one for 1. But these were cheap as hell. Darksiders 1 was like $3.50 and 2 was like $6. So I'll grab those. And they were they complete? They were. They both have their manuals complete. Alright. That's another thing. And this game was the reason I went, but I'll show you these 2 first. Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life, complete as well. That was 6. And Looney Tunes Acme Arsenal, this was 7. I try and pick up some of the obscure PS2 games when I can, if they're cheap enough. But the reason I went that day was for this baby, Metal Slug Anthology. A game that typically goes around for the $40 to $45 range. I picked it up for, they had it for $32, and I thought that was a pretty good deal for Metal Slug. And Metal Slug, go back to when I went to the Boys and Girls Club. As much as I hate that place, Metal Slug was a good time. Alright. This stack is from last weekend when I went to go see the Power Rangers movie with my buddy. we went to a different. We usually go to a place called the Chamonix Mall in Philadelphia. And I tend to try and at least hit up that GameStop that's in that store every now and then because they'll usually have something to find. In this case, they did. I'm trying to think. This was for 4 games. It was $80. So there's a lot of money to spend. But you know what? When you want games that you don't find at your other GameStop, you just grab them. And they're all for the PS3. I got Lost Dimensions. I mostly got it because of that. It's an Atlas game. And I feel like I really missed out when I didn't get a PS3. Now I have one, but the 360 just you didn't give me stuff that I liked. No Surge, Ode to an Unborn Star. This one, Lost Dimensions was 17, and this was like 13 because I got the Power Up Awards. I already have these for the Vita. But I wanted their console versions as well. So I grabbed them. Trails of Cold Steel and Trails of Cold Steel 2. Or, as some would prefer to, The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. They were like 22 apiece, and they're both complete. Actually, all these games were complete. And that's something that I really look for nowadays in GameStop games. Because they don't care about manuals, so they'll still just leave them in there. And I will be that guy that pops it open to make sure that it's in there. And then I'll check eBay just to make sure it came with a manual if there is no manual in it. An actual pickup that I had to pick up from GameStop, because I pre-ordered this, like, the minute the pre-order launched, I got this. Persona 5. And you'll notice that this, yeah, it's a steelbook. But what I actually got is the Take Your Heart edition. I got the big box. That came with the art book, the CD, the plush doll, the bag. Because there's no red sticker on this. And that means the other steelbook edition came with like a controller sticker. That you would, it's the label for your controller. But they left it out of this edition. Why? I don't know. Put it in there. Jesus Christ. It would have been nice to have. These are actually fines. I guess for a little sidetrack, a nice little toy. Yes, I got the Black Lion. From the new Voltron series. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. I'm going to try and angle this right. And I'm going the wrong way, actually. I think they're actually directly behind me. On top of that shelf right there are red, blue, and green. I still need the yellow lion to finish off this bad boy.
Let's light this thing up.
And apparently... No, I'm going to turn you off right now. God. I might have to take... Nah. I tend not to like to leave batteries in these things, but yeah, whatever for now. Went to my local CEX again today. I got some stuff at the flea market today that I bought mostly for trade credit. I took a disc-only copy of, what was it? Super Mario Galaxy 2, Putty Squad for the PS4, odd title, yet they still gave me $12 in credit for it. And then Pikmin 3. I mean, they gave me, let's see, since I got the receipt right here. Pikmin 3, they gave me $8 in credit. Putty Squad, they gave me $12 in credit. Super Mario Galaxy 2, disc only, they still gave me $8 in credit. Note, these people don't look at the discs, kinda. So it's kinda odd, because a GameStop employee will look at the disc, and if it's scratched, they'll take $2 off for a resurface fee. Let's just say the Galaxy 2 was not in the best shape, but it probably would have played. And then there were some DVDs in there that I got today that were cheap. I think it was, what, $2.50 each, 3 for $5. And I kept some of them. Because I bought 2 of one of these. Guardians of the Galaxy on Blu-ray, they gave me $8 for. Frozen Blu-ray DVD combo, they gave me $3 for. You see why I'm not really caring about some of this stuff. Inside Out, $4. It was a regular DVD. I kept the DVD Blu-ray combo. And then Zootopia DVD Blu-ray combo, they gave me another $3 for. I got 2 of those. I kept one for myself. Why? Because my sister kind of likes those movies. And that came to like 44 something in credit. So I got some very obscure PS2 games that were already under retail. So I didn't really pay that much for them in the end. In the end, I had to give them like $1.08 to cover everything else. So yeah, all my trade credit went to 3 games. Why? Because these 3 games are nice. And I'm gonna try and pronounce some of these. Altair Iris 3 Grand Phantasm. As you can see, it was $15 on there. This game will generally run you $20 to $25 for a complete copy, and it is complete. And I got the 1 and 2 because these go together. R Tunalico and R Tunalico 2. As you can see, the first one's like $20. This one's like $12. But they're both like complete. This one's like $35. This one's like $40. And they are in fact both very much complete, and I'm happy about that. Because they actually do care about the manuals at CE. Actually, they'll take the manuals out of these cases and put them with the discs. So that's always like a bust for me if I get a game with no manual. And now on to today's flea market finds. Not much, because some of the DVDs and Blu-rays that I got are already in my sister's room. As I said, I got a copy of Inside Out and another copy of Zootopia. The DVD Blu-ray combos. Those are already like set aside for her. There was also Lilo and Stitch the movie. Lilo and Stitch. Shut up, dog. I think it was like when the experiment after him comes and tries to get him or something. I forget. There was something else. I don't quite recall. Oh yeah, the other one. Since this was in there for the 3 for $5, and I actually like this movie. My neighbor's dog is being pretty much a dick right now. Go ahead, do it again. Yeah, see, there you go. And bet you anything, there's no one out there. Yeah. But the Blu-ray I got for myself includes Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy. Well, I got them both. And this is one of my more favorite Disney movies from when I was a kid. Disney's The Sword and the Stone. It's pretty much a nice comedy in my personal opinion, especially with that wolf. I love that the wolf scenes. Alright. Not much in terms of other finds. I mean, I got a couple things. Factory sealed Digimon VHS Volume 1. That's quite nice to actually at least say I have a sealed copy of Digimon Volume 1 on VHS. And it will stay sealed, people. Because I know I have a TV downstairs in the basement that has a built-in VHS player. Don't know if it works, but I got one. So if I ever decide, I don't know why I would pop it open. This is another factory sealed PSP game. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Heroes 3. And it's factory sealed. I don't know if you can tell, but can't open this. But I will be opening it. Why? Because most of the time, I don't like to keep things sealed, and I mean, sealed, it's worth like $25. Opened, it's like $15. That's fine, because I only paid $8 for it. Guy wanted $10. What can I say? And the big purchase is a very clean, like very, very clean. Like the label is clean, the cart's clean, the pins are clean. Got this from my reseller buddy at my local flea market. I never see this 64 game, honestly. This is like my first time possibly having it in my hand. He had it marked at 40. I offered him 35. He took it. Paper Mario, right there on the N64. As I said, clean. Like, very clean. And some call this the sequel to Mario RPG. Or at least a specific successor, because if they did Mario RPG on the 64, I don't think they'd do a paper one. But I will be at least trying to play this, as long as it's alright with me skipping Persona every now and then. I got like an hour and a half into Persona, and I hadn't even gotten my Persona yet. I've seen Igor so far. I take my time with games. If it's getting too slow, I'll pause and I'll get back to it. Hopefully, and I probably will get back to it later today. But that's it for today's finds and pickups, I should say, as well. Yeah. But hey, hopefully I'll see you on the next one.